What happens to your business if the business does not own or have the rights to use its trademarks? Well, I'm Mike Steger. I'm a trademark and copyright attorney, and I'm going to discuss that today. So I have produced multiple videos where I talked about why your business needs to own its trademarks and why it's really important that the business owns the trademark or has a license to use the trademark. But today I'm going to discuss what can happen when you don't have the rights to your trademark. So in general, if the business develops the trademark in the course of its business, the business is going to own it. Or even if an employee comes up with the trademark in the scope of their employment, the business will own the trademark. But a lot of times what happens with new businesses, startups, businesses that merge is somebody came up with the trademark outside the scope of the current relationship. Many years ago, I had a client who came to me. He had come up with a trademark on his own. He brought that trademark to an advertising agency that he was working for. His employment agreement with the advertising agency was literally written on a napkin. There was no agreement. There was no formal license. There was no assignment of the trademark that he brought in. The business declined to pay my client commissions that he was owed. So my client just took the trademark, started a new business using the same name, and made a lot more money. And the old business eventually just folded. But this was all because the business that he worked for didn't go through the steps to acquire a license or an assignment of the trademark. Similarly, if you have two businesses that merge, two existing LLCs or corporations, for example, and they come together in some kind of partnership, but the ownership is still split among different entities. If one of them owns the trademark and there is no formal agreement about how the joint venture is going to use the trademark, if there's a split up of the businesses, whoever owned the trademark coming into the relationship is going to be able to take it with them, probably without compensating the other party, and probably outside of what the parties actually thought they were going to do when they entered into business together. So if you've got a business that uses trademarks and the trademarks did not develop within the scope of the existence of that business, you need to be aware of the consequences. I'm Mike Steger. I'm a trademark and copyright attorney. I'd be happy to talk with you about your intellectual property.